we go, some Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I'm gonna play it, or try to play all the way through to the end. But this is obviously going to be a video, it's not a live stream, so there'll be plenty of cuts. So I'll just skip to all the good stuff. So I'm gonna go for Cyclops, Cable, and Gambit. Alright. Like I said, I'm gonna try and go all the way to the very end. Have you noticed something? Venom, Cammy, and Charlie seem to be the default three characters every time I play this. I mean, when I played it on the PS2, no, it's not PS2, sorry, the PS3, it was always Omega Red, Colossus, and I forgot who the other is. And Doctor Doom. Well, that seems to be the case here. It's going to be quite a task to play this and chat as well, because I'm so used to just playing this and not having to chat all the time. Yeah, it's quite the exercise. Now I'm not I'm certainly no Justin Wong at all in this game. I can do a couple of combos. Okay, so Marvel vs. Capcom 2, I played this when it first came out on the Sega Dreamcast. Yeah, believe it or not, I didn't even play it in the arcades. Just straight to the Sega Dreamcast. It was probably my favourite game on the Dreamcast. Oh lord. Yeah, my favourite Marvel vs. Capcom game of all time. Like a lot of people, for the sheer amount of characters that's in this as well. It's like a best of, I think. It takes all the characters from the previous incarnations, so Children of the Atoms, Marvel Superheroes, and X-Men vs. Street Fighter, and Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter. And then again, you probably knew that. Oh, goodness. Yeah. So like I said, I'm not the best combo expert at all. In fact, a lot of it is just button mashing and seeing what comes off. Oh lord. Oh goodness. So I like to, every time I play this, it's usually almost for me a force of habit choosing the same kind of teams. So these three, then my favourites of Captain America, Iron Man, and what's his name? Captain America, Iron Man, and Incredible Hulk. Yeah, the Avengers essentially. And then in Street Fighter a lot, it's Ryu, Ken, and Akuma. Oh. I'm just getting pounded here. Oh, you go. Oh. And time's up. How about that? So we'll be switching in and out of screens. You won't see my ugly mug. You can just watch the gameplay as it goes on. This is all very new to me. Just recording. I did some live streams months ago now, and now. Back then I was so nervous because I love ahhing and erming, as you can probably hear now, not knowing what to say, just going off the cuff because I'm so used to recording videos using a script. I'm trying to broaden my horizons in terms of creating content. Maybe there's those out there who follow me and enjoy my videos on other the pop culture. Oh my goodness gracious me! The pop culture things. So a lot of movies, a lot of games here, and TV shows and cartoons. Yeah. So I'm currently in the middle of scripting my next couple of videos. So Iron Man 2008. I'm gonna do that. On top of my head. And Terminator 2. I did a Terminator 2 video years ago. And goodness gracious, it got copyright claimed. Yeah, it got copyright claimed, so I wasn't able to. No, not even that, it was blocked. I'm sorry, so I couldn't even show the whole thing. So I'm gonna try it again, maybe in the slideshow format. So it's Iron Man, Terminator 2, and Street Fighter Alpha 2. So Alpha 2, my favorite of the Alpha bunch. By the way, as I'm talking, I'm really finding out how to just concentrate and do my usual stuff. Yeah. So much fun. Yeah. So I have a bit of a chicken crap style. Just go from afar and just use my projectiles. Oh, God. Yeah. So amongst my favourites to use, well, I don't. Ever since the MCU took off and I've come back to this game, I've really found myself using the Avengers trio: Hulk, Iron Man, and Captain America. Cyclops, Wolverine, and Gambit, another one as well. Now, Cable's a good person to use. He's got great combos. This is one of the reasons why right here. His super. Oh, there we go. Nice. Yep, so one of my favourites to use. So, yeah, like I was saying, Cable, he's got great combos, but he's a bit heavy. So he's not as super fast as a Gambit or a Cyclops or Wolverine. And I really find myself using a lot of the Marvel characters as opposed to the Street Fighter characters in this, you know. There's that longing for another Marvel vs. Capcom game. So with them releasing this collection, you know, could this lead to Marvel vs. Capcom 4 properly? And we don't count Infinite. Infinite was just terrible. Yeah. Just everything about it. The way it was released, the regression to 2 players. Just nah. I tried to get on board with it in the beginning, and then I just found myself going back to Ultimate vs. Capcom, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Yeah, and then eventually this. So it's incredible. I said I used to play this on my PlayStation 3. I had this when it was released back in 2009. Yeah, and my God, I'm so glad I got it then, because when Marvel lost the license, or rather Capcom lost the license, largely due to the MCU movies takeover. Yeah, I'm so fortunate that I still had it on my PlayStation 3, and even though we had the PS4 and then the PS5 come out, I always had a reason to go back to my PS3. It was largely this game. Yeah. I have to say though, it's better. It's more HD in on the PS3 as opposed to what we're seeing here. Here's a direct port from the arcade. Yeah, but I know the graphics just aren't as. Well, the graphics are still nice, but they're not HD. You know, but then this was a direct port from the arcade. Oh, there we go, nice. So, I know that's just one thing. So I'm so glad that I had got this on PS3 because for the years it was in limbo. It was the only web place I could get it. Other people would go to, I know Americans use Fightcade, or they use other what's it called, emulators. I know I used one too. I think I mentioned in my Marvel vs. Capcom review, one of the reasons I got a recent emulator of mine was because of this game, essentially, just to play it. Yeah, I'm so glad they released it, you know, and not just this game, but one game that I really did enjoy was X-Men vs. Street Fighter. I never got to play it properly on the Sega Saturn because it was never released outside of Japan. But I played it many a time. Oh goodness, I played it many a time on the my local arcade where I lived, when I was in my teens. So just a lot of fun. There we go. I'm winning a lot of these by counter, by the way. I looked in the options. I can't see the options to turn the timer off. Maybe I've just missed it. Oh, there you go. He's on the floor too. Nice. so used to. I'm so trying to get used to talking and gaming at the same time. I'm largely doing this because I haven't put out a lot of long form content recently, so I thought I'd give this a try. It was always on my radar to do something like this for the channel, do a playthrough. Listen to me waffle on. So if you are liking what I'm talking about, great. If you're not, I'm sorry. The life of a YouTuber is it's hard work, you know, especially with someone like me. I mean, I'm not even monetized yet. I've got a long way to go. So you have to put out as much content as possible, and then it's content that has to be appealing. So I'm hoping that the section of people who watch my channel for the games will like this. It would be so much easier to play with another person, so that's something I need to try one day. Find someone else to play 2-on-2 with, whether it's this or any other game. Yeah. I did live stream with some games. It was alright, you know, but my internet in the area I live isn't the most reliable, so it was probably better to do something like this. You know, just record some gameplay and then put it on as a video instead of a live stream. The whole concept of live streaming, you know, especially when you're gaming, it's a cool idea. It's something I wish I'd thought of 10 years ago. Man, it's getting whacked. Like I said, it's so easy to get distracted when you're talking. Oh, goodness. That's a bit like it, yeah. I said I'm not the best combo person. Just the whole concept of somebody watching you play. I mean, let's face it, it was done back in the day when you go to your local arcade and you're playing late Street Fighter 2 or whatever, and people just gather around to just watch you play, but annoyingly, they'll be like, oh, do this, do that, do that. Yeah. That's probably where this is better. But then again, nothing quite beats the roar and the feel of playing in front of a live crowd. Yeah. So, yeah. It's quite long-winded as well. I do wish that the matches were a bit shorter. Well, not the matches itself, I mean the number of matches you had to do. Because there's, I think, 6 or 7 in total, I think. Given that it's a 3-on-3 fighter, you know, maybe, just maybe they could have just reduced the number of matches before you fought the final boss. Oh goodness, I wasn't paying attention. There we go. So I'm going to be going in and out. So. Anyway, has anyone seen the latest Captain America movie? It's so funny, it was polarizing. I saw people really hate on it. And then saw other people going, don't listen to those reviews, you know. So I don't know if it's like a fallout from the unfortunate number of very poor movies that we've had in the last couple of years in the MCU, and people are just gonna hate for the sake of hating. I saw clips of it. It looks alright. You know, I don't think it's as bad as, say, the Eternals or the Marvels, as some people say. Yeah, but I think we've reached the point in the MCU movies now that I think that they just need to reboot. And when I say reboot, just end this whole multiverse saga thing. So bring back the Avengers with a brand new cast. I mean, no one's ever going to top Robert Downey Jr. But how many Batman actors have we had? How many Superman actors have we had? You know, I think that there are talented people out there who could do the character justice if they're given a chance. So, like I said, just reboot this whole multiverse movie. So, we'll just go with the A-listers. So, the X-Men, Fantastic Four, the Avengers, and Spider-Man. And then bring in, like, Daredevil. And the rest of the Defenders later on, I think. Okay, the Guardians, because of how well they did, yeah, maybe bring them back. But all these other characters like Agatha Harkness and Iron Maiden, Yeah. Well, She-Hulk, I wouldn't mind if they brought back She-Hulk, just not with the comedy persona that they gave her in the TV show. Yeah, TV show, by the way, did not like it. Oh, goodness. It's so hard to focus when you're gaming hard. It's all for the sake of making content. Nothing soothes the soul than playing some of your favorite games, I think. Especially after you have a 9 to 5, which is very stressful, and you just want to unwind. Especially if you're a singleton like me, you have to worry about wife or kids or any of that stuff. Just chill out and play some games. Oh goodness. I think this is going to be another one which I win by count out. I'm probably just showing my lack of great skill. Oh, there we go. There we go. No. And there's another one that ends via timeout. Yeah. I remember when this game first came out, I rinsed it. The PlayStation 2 version of this. No, sorry, the Dreamcast version of it. Sorry, it had a default number of characters. It didn't have everybody. So you would clock it all the time, and then some new characters would be released, and you just keep on playing until you had the full roster. So those days were cool. You know, if this was released in today's age, you know how it's going to be. They will have their default number of characters, and then you'll have to pay for DLC. DLC, by the way, has been the absolute bane, I think, of video games, I think, because now games are being released, less than completed. And you have to play ridiculous microtransactions, which make the game even more expensive. And in some cases, I think microtransactions are just slightly more expensive, so slightly cheaper than the actual game itself. You might spend like $50-$60 in a game, and then you have to pay 30, maybe even $40 for the DLC. I mean, it's just ridiculous. So, I wonder how many people out there have got this on digital download and then got it on physical media. Because, like I said, I'm so glad I got this on the PS2, sorry, on the PS3. And I was so fortunate that it was never deleted. I mean, once I downloaded it, it was on my hard drive, so that was great. But what would happen if Capcom or Marvel have another Fallout, whatever, and you're not able to, and then the game just disappears, and suddenly, it's no longer available, even though you've downloaded it, because all this talk of you don't own the game, the game belongs to the company. Oh, yes. So the game belongs to the company, and you're just renting it out. That rubbish. Oh. Oh goodness. I'm trying to talk relevant subjects as I game. I think some people may be finding me talking now, others are thinking shut up and just let the game play. So it's my game. It's my video, this is how I do it. Yeah. Oh, nice one. Well, Kibble's got one of the longest hitting supers, man. So just go on there. Oh, goodness. No, I think this is gonna be like. I don't think I've won any game before. What's it called? The timer ends. It seemed to be that way too when I owned it on the PS3. Sorry. I was always switching off the timer, and it seemed like it took forever before I clocked it So when I put the timer on, it's like I'm always winning, but via timeouts. So yeah. Okay, we are on game 7. Okay, so in total it's 8. So as I was saying earlier, if they reduce it to like 5 runs against the machine before match number 6 with the final boss of this. The combos just go crazy as the further you progress into this game. Yeah. So I'm just doing a lot of. Oh goodness. Here we go. I'd say Jill's one of my more annoying characters to play against, partly because of the Resident Evil dog and the zombie that she keeps summoning, which is annoying. Oh, there we go. Such a hard thing to do. Oh, there's that zombie again. Oh, it's so annoying. There we go. I suppose one thing I could talk about is that the people who prefer the arcade sticks. I can't say, when it came to fighting games, I was always a fan of the joypads. I just can't. The arcade sticks can be fun to play against, but I can't do the best combos with them. It's just not my style. Oh goodness. Oh, there we go. There we go. Have I even brought on? No, I've even brought on Gambit yet. Well, I'm doing the old joypad movement to do the super moves. You know, I know you can do it with just one button now. But I'm just so used to it now. Just have it win. Oh goodness! Oh goodness! Oh, here we go. Oh, come on, just die! Goodness, die already. Oh, Gambit versus the Sentinel. You'll remember what happened during X-Men 97? Now, this would have been something, the X-Men against Thanos in the MCU, man. How cool would that have been? Oh! Oh, goodness Christ! Oh, and there's another one, another time over. I don't think I've won any matches in normal time, I think. I think I'm showing my limitations as a skilled player. Okay, I think we're on to the final boss now. Now, this is an interesting one. He was made just for this game. Funny thing is, as crazy as he is, I always thought Onslaught was harder. So I would have thought Onslaught would have been the more ideal super villain and level boss, you know, for a game like this. Oh, goodness gracious. God. There we go. Oh, I better switch quickly. Oh, I haven't played him a lot. Oh! There you go. Oh. I would play this so many times back in the day and I'd be... Oh, palms are sweating and all that, and yeah. On the switch, on the switch. That's why Cable's probably the best person to choose for this, largely because of all these. Oh god, I hate This reminds me so much of Expansion and of the Atom. Magneto when he would do his hypergraph. And here comes the hard part. Back in the day, I would smash this in seconds, but it got harder over time. Oh, oh. Oh. Don't know what I did there. Oh. Switch. Switch. Is this gonna be another? Keep it all quiet there. And then you have to hit the orb. Oh. 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 No, not what I wanted to do. Is he not dead already? Come on, die, bitch! Die already. There you go. Oh, goodness gracious. Woo! I should probably confess this is on like level 3. It's not the hardest, so yeah. There it is. I clocked it in one go. First play along for the video. Anyway, I'm going to end the video there, so I hope you enjoyed my play-alongs. I will be doing some more in the not too distant future. So, thank you for watching, take care, and I'll see you on the next video.